diminishing greatly in size as the combination of wind, cold, and scarcity of proper soil create a difficult growing environment. Continuing upward, you are entering Krummholz, or crooked wood zone. In some cases, these stunted and beautifully twisted and gnarled trees with a height of no more than just 2 or 3 feet are more than 100 years old. These unique trees have adapted to survive in this often inhospitable location, as has a wide variety of wildlife that calls this mountain range home. Moose, black bear, and deer are among the larger species, while bobcat, beaver, porcupine, raccoons, foxes, and countless types of birds can be found on Mount Washington slopes. Even on the summit, mice, moles, shrews, voles have all adapted to survive in this extreme environment. As your journey takes you further up the mountainside, notice it has begun to get a bit cooler and that the trees continue to get smaller. As the road goes on to its height of more than a mile in the sky, 6,288 feet to be exact, the climate changes with it, eventually reaching the equivalent temperature one may find 600 miles north of here in the Arctic tundra region. This is further exemplified by the truly stunning array of alpine flowers, lichens, and mosses, some of which can be seen preserved at the Observatory Museum at the summit. Just think of it, in the distance of just a few miles upward, you've now traveled from the more familiar hardwood forest of our region through the Krummholz to an area more like that of Alaska and Greenland. In total, there are dozens of rare species of plants found in the alpine zone of the Presidential Range. Plants like the dwarf cinquefoil live only in the White Mountains and nowhere else in the planet, and are listed as federally protected species. Many of these unusual plants, though small, are very old, and some varieties don't even flower until they are 20 or more years old. Overall, many experts believe this mountain's landscape that you're viewing to be more than 10,000 years in the making. So again, we ask, when leaving your vehicle to explore the mountainside, you're aware that the endless vistas are only one of the most obvious wonders. There is an amazing world just under your feet, which, if not cared for, could be lost forever. Never pick up or step on a flower. When you're out of your vehicle above tree line, please step only on the rocks. This way, our fragile ecosystem will be something to marvel at for centuries to come. Scientific interest in Mount Washington has been ongoing for more than 200 years. In the last century, just the novelty of being here was enough to inspire whole books. One famous writer in the mid-1800s, T. Starr King, had this to say about the mountain's various climates.
I send you a greeting this morning from the cupola of New Hampshire. If perchance you are suffering from the heat, when this message reaches you, let your eyes cool themselves by reading that just outside the Tip-Top House, the mercury is at 34 degrees. The ride from the Glen was very easy. We rose indeed by climate as well as ridges. It was July at the base, late September on the ledge, and November at the apex. Reverend Thomas Starr.
Now, the Tip-Top House he refers to was built in 1853. You're going to see it in just a bit. It is the only original summit building that survived the Great Fire of 1908. The summit, as you'll see it today, has evolved greatly from how it all began so long ago. It's always been a hub of activity for travelers to the White Mountains. The summit community in the 1890s was a very busy place. It featured a large hotel, stage office, railroad station, and even had its own newspaper. Among the Clouds was the first and only newspaper ever to be published on a mountaintop. All visitors to the peak had their names published in its pages along with the local news and gossip. In fact, the latest daily editions used to make their way down after hours on the Cog railway track on a contraption known as a slide board, or more popularly known as Devil's Shingle. Real history was made again in 1899 when a little-known inventor named Freeland O. Stanley drove his locomobile up the road. He did it for publicity, hoping to build a name for his fledgling company. Stanley began his expedition from Newton, Massachusetts, with a goal of finishing on the top of Mount Washington. Now, the automotive age was dawning, and on August 31st, 1899, an unlikely little vehicle looking like a horse-drawn buggy without the horse became the first motor car to climb the mountain. As noted in Flora Stanley's account of the adventure, their journey received more laughter than laurels, as motor vehicles were still a virtually unknown sight to the general public. The amazed responses of the folks in each village they passed through, combined with the success of the Mount Washington ascent, proved the value of this well-conceived publicity stunt. But few realized that Stanley's vehicle was the first of many that would follow, and that a new age had begun. Even F.E. Stanley himself, F.O. Stanley's twin brother and partner, wasn't sure of what the new invention would be capable of, as expressed in an 1897 letter to his wife after one of their horseless carriages nearly caused an accident in town.
I wrote you some time ago about motor carriages. Well, I am building one. I'm making all the plans and give away 300...
Right in the middle of the road, man. The lady's screaming, "No more! I can't go no more! We're not going any further!" Kids are in the back.
I didn't.
I pulled up next to him. I go, "What? What are you guys doing?" Because they're just sitting in the middle of the road. And she's screaming. I said, "You're almost there. 1,000 more feet. You're almost there."
Yeah, I didn't realize what was happening. I just thought they were looking at something, and I went around them.
But
yeah,
and I talked her into it. You're almost there.
Yeah, I knew there was dirt, but that was a little more than I expected. Yeah, I'm not relishing the ride down. I think coming up's a lot easier.
You gotta take it really slow on that gravel. You know, that dirt.
Yeah.
That bike don't handle that. Got a Suzuki C109 RT 850 pound bike with a 240 rear tire on it. Like a monster.
Yeah.
I sold my Softail Deluxe years ago after the divorce, and I got bought that. I've had Indians, several Harleys.
I had a Heritage Classic for a while, and then I rode it out to Wyoming. It was too much. When I got back, it was needed about everything, all kind of maintenance, tires, so I traded it for that.
I went on a trip from St. Petersburg when I was 20 years old with all my dad's friends, which were old men, that was probably 10 years younger than me now. And my dad canceled out, so they asked me if I wanted to go, and I went. I was 20 years old, 6,000 miles. Went out to Pat Pikes Peak, Mount Estes, went all through there, man. There's Badlands, Grand Teton.
Yeah, well, this has been good. I really have enjoyed my little trip up through here. This is the most time I've actually spent. But man, you do the Rockies, it's hard to find good motorcycle riding. You know, that's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it's pretty right. That's memories forever there.
weighed 350 pounds and grind it in a market without a tax price. It cost me about $500. Not free of a steamroller and will have no bad habits. It will stand without hitching. And perhaps that is all it will do.
Well, as history had shown us, it did do more than stand still, as did the Stanley brothers, who went on to create the still famous Stanley Steamer. You will soon be approaching the summit. If it is a clear day, you are seeing some of the most magnificent views to be found anywhere in the United States. If it is not a clear day, then you are truly learning what it means to be among the clouds. And you've already passed the Horn, Oh My God Curve, the Cragway, Cowpasture, Mother-in-Law's Drop, and Home Stretch. In any case, the summit community welcomes you. Take the time to visit the historic Tip Top House, which holds the record as the oldest summit building, standing since 1853. The Sherman Adams State Park building will offer you a top-of-the-world perspective from the observation deck. Hot meals and restrooms are inside. While there, wander through the Mount Washington Observatory Museum and gift shop downstairs, or look at some rare mementos of the past. And if you only see one thing, be sure to stop at the historic Summit Stage Office, which is where the observers huddle while measuring the world's highest recorded wind, 231 miles per hour in 1934. You won't have any trouble recognizing which building it is. It's the one that's changed to the record. If your headlights are on, be sure to turn them off before exploring the summit. You should be coming to the summit pretty soon, so save the rest of this tour for when you begin the trip back down. Enjoy yourself at the top of New England.